G'day Shark Lovers, Mick Dowers here from the Australian Anti-Shark Finning Alliance. Today I'm at the Carbrook Golf Course. Carbrook Golf Course, it's about 30 or 40 kilometres south of Brisbane as the crow flies. I'm here today with the General Manager of the course, Scott Wagstaff. Scott, thanks for taking time out to meet us today.
Yeah, my pleasure, man.
Now, a lot of you are probably thinking, what the hell's he doing at a golf course? Now, unfortunately, I'm not here to play golf, and I say unfortunately because, Scott, this is a really nice spot you've got down here.
Yeah, it's a good little golf course here, but I guess one thing we've got unique is that we have sharks here.
Absolutely, and that's what we're here for today. As you can see behind us, we've got a fairly big body of water. Scott, what sort of size do you think we're talking about here?
Surface area is 21 hectares.
So we've got a pretty big lake.
Yep.
All landlocked, I think you told me before.
Yeah, it's all landlocked. It is linked to a tidal network through a gate, but the pipes are only sort of smallish, so the larger fish couldn't get out.
Yep. Okay. Now, you mentioned sharks in here before, Scott. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, well, the estimates are we've got somewhere between 6 and 12 bull sharks.
Yep.
Mostly between 6 and 10 feet in size. So they came in the mid-90s in a couple of major floods, and we just wait for them to come in now. But yeah, in the mid-90s, so they've been in here for 16 or 17 years.
Yep.
The Logan River, which sits just along.
And right on cue, they've just started to come in. So you're saying you've got the Logan River behind you?
Yeah, the Logan and the Albert actually. There's a T intersection where they meet, and that's just over the back of the golf course here. But,
yep.
Some major floods. The rivers both flooded over the golf course and into the lake, and receded. A week later, and left some sharks in the lake.
Left some sharks in the lake. How long have they been in here for now?
Yes, it's about 16 years.
16 years.
There's a couple of floods in the mid-90s, so we're not sure exactly which one, but yeah, yep. Roughly 94, 95.
As you said, there's a small tidal gate that brings water into here, so probably for all intents and purposes we're talking about pretty low salinity in here, pretty low salt levels. And that's one of the amazing things about bull sharks is that they can tolerate both extremely low salt levels in the water, and they can also tolerate extremely high salt levels in the water. They're one of only 6 species that can do this. The Ganges river shark, the Irrawaddy shark, Borneo river shark, spear-tooth shark, and the New Guinea river shark are the other 5 species, besides the bull shark, that can tolerate fresh and what we call hypersaline water as well. Yeah. They're a pretty amazing species of shark. I was talking to you before about how long the sharks have evolved. These fellas are just demonstrating these evolutionary traits that have taken a 400 million years to master and evolve. Other fish in here, Scott?
Yeah, a few of the species that I know of, we've got some mullet, tarpon, brim, flathead. I'm sure there's others, but we just don't know. You've got little toadfish and all the rest of it that are in there. But some good fish. I mean, they're up to sort of 40, 50 centimetres in size.
Yeah.
I guess the challenge for us is keeping people from fishing in here.
Absolutely.
Because we want to preserve what we have.
Yeah.
And obviously, it's being private property, we certainly don't encourage people to come down and fish.
Sure. Now we'll get some videos of these fellows for you to have a look at shortly. But if people are interested in coming down and having a hit on this wonderful course of yours, Scott, contact details?
Yeah, probably the website's the best, carbrookgolfclub.com.au, or have a look on YouTube. There's some great videos on YouTube now. One's got over 2 million views. It's been quite popular worldwide. So just Carbrook Shark, stick that into YouTube and you'll see some good footage.
Fantastic. All right, Scott, let's see what we can get with these sharks.
Thanks, Mick.
If you like a hit of golf and you're in Brisbane or you're heading to Brisbane, give Scotty a call at the Carbrook Golf Club, 073287 6499, or check them out on the web, carbrookgolfclub.com.au. You can't go wrong. What we've done here today is we've thrown in ox heart, we've thrown in sheep kidney, sheep liver, lamb's fry, chicken carcasses, scads, which are a fish about the size of your hand, and blood. Now the blood's formed a nice oily slick on the top of the water, And Scotty tells us that normally when they throw in red meat for these guys, they take about an hour to come up to the edge here and feed. So it takes them about an hour to find it. With the addition of blood, these guys have taken about 15 minutes in a 50-acre lagoon to find their feed. Now, what does that tell you? It tells you that 400 million years of evolution has not got it wrong. These guys are masters at finding a feed. They've found where the feed is, they've come in here, they've eaten it. But it's not a feeding frenzy. It's not what the media would want you to believe, that the sharks have come in here and they've torn the meat to pieces. They've come up here quite gracefully. They've picked the meat off this little ledge here that's sitting just below my feet, swallowed it, and off they go. It really is quite a graceful and quite a peaceful experience. These bull sharks are just amazing to watch. Now look, bull sharks take about 10 to 12 years to reach sexual maturity. They live for about 18, 19, 20 years. They give birth to about 1 to 13 young in a litter. They're viviparous. Now that means they give birth to live young. They're born in a yolk sac placenta. They don't lay eggs. They're solitary hunters. They don't feed in packs. But they take advantage of the situation that they're in. They can live in murky water, they can live in clear water, they can live in salt water, they can live in fresh water. They take advantage of their environment. This is a shark that is simply amazing, and we need to conserve it. Sharks are being killed in unsustainable numbers, and it can't go on. We simply need to stop it. They're the apex predators in our marine environments. Without them, it will all fall like a house of cards. Please help TAASFA conserve sharks.